Welcome everybody to Elite Dangerous. My name, as always, is Maxwell. And yes, that is right, I have folded like a bad poker hand and given into peer pressure, and we are taking a look at Elite Dangerous right now. I've been racking my brain somewhat on what format the video should take. So I've decided what we're going to do is somewhat of a first impressions, just a very general first look at the game. I just want to preface this by saying, so basically what I want to do, is jump in and see exactly how intuitive the game is and how easy it is to get into for a brand new player. So when I am about to click start now, this will be literally the first time that I've ever loaded up the game. Well, I've loaded up the game earlier to go to the options and mess around with the graphic settings, but clicking this button here online will be the first time I've ever played a mission. So, well, if I look at the stats here, it's all on 0. I have done literally nothing. So basically the idea was to jump in for the first ever time, click the play button, take you guys along for the journey, see just how intuitive the game is and how easy it is to get into for a new player. Because some of the criticism that gets leveled against the game is that you require a lot of advanced reading before getting into the game itself. If you do want to check it out, there'll be a link in the description. You can go head over to the website and have a look for yourself. But like I was about to say earlier, I do want to preface this by saying that I did play Elite 1, the original, very, very extensively. And I played the second one, Elite Frontier, fairly extensively as well. So I am coming from a place where I do know the games, and I know generally, well, I know extensively Elite 1 and Elite 2 Frontier. But as you can see, this is the first time I've ever fired up the game. I've done about an hour's worth of research, and by an hour's worth of research, I mean I've watched the marketing and the trailer stuff, and then I've watched a video from one other YouTuber, which was about 40 minutes long, going over some of the basics. So I've done, if I just watched that video and none of the marketing stuff, I've done less than an hour's worth of research, maybe 30-40 minutes worth of research, and I've played Elite 1 and Elite Frontier 2. I think we go to open play here. So I'm going to try and keep editing to a very, very minimum. If I get stuck looking for something, I'm literally going to keep recording, looking for it, because I want you guys to come along and understand and see exactly how intuitive the game is and how difficult it can be to get up and going. So not going to edit much out, if anything. Basically want you to come along in real time with me and see how it all goes. I probably could have done the introduction while this is loading, because this seems to be taking quite some time. Didn't realise it was going to take this long. I think it's open play we go to, although solo seems like it could be could have been an option also, as this doesn't appear to be loading. Press some buttons here and nothing really seems to be happening. And that music seems a little... Oh, here we go. Ah, so we start in space. Oh. Oh. Now, I will say that some of the major things to get used to in the game are... Oh. How do I pitch? Some of the major things to get used to in the game are the... oh, that's thrust. Is the mini-map and the thing to the top right of the mini-map, which is, I think I've started on, right, let's have a look. The top right of the mini-map, which is your target. Well, there does appear to be a dead zone right now. The stations always rotate. Ah, right, that's how you pitch. I'm not sure I like that. Always rotate around the axis of the origin. So we'll head on over. Looks like it's going to be over this way somewhere. You can see my head, I'm sort of craning my neck in 3D. Ooh. Oh shit. Right click deploys weapons. I think we best undeploy those weapons before before we... oh! What unlocked that? Ah, middle mouse button. Right, so I know that I need to... Oops. Lock destination. Right, there we go. That should be the station now locked. Is it? No, that's not the station. Huh. It's 6 kilometers out. It seems right, but it doesn't appear to be right. Middle mouse button to unlock. Take a look around. I think the mouse might be a little bit too sensitive. Let's see what else we have here. No, you know what? That's the closest thing, so... well, let us figure out again. Right, let's... this should go away. And they do indeed. Right, which axis is this orbiting around? It's over there. So we'll hit full. And we will attempt to come at the station from the other side. So it should be... this should be the front here that I'm coming up on now. Yep, there it is. Right, let's get alongside that. Now I know we have to request docking. So again, that doesn't pause it. That's great. So what we'll need to do now is, I just want to double check the options for targeting. I did see a targeting option. I think it was down above weapons. Select target ahead is T. So if I look at the station and hit T, that should... alright, I'll tell you what, we will request docking. It doesn't really feel that intuitive right now. Contacts. Ah, right, there we go. It's probably here. Request docking.
Request granted.
Request granted. And now, this was the hardest thing in the original Elite, was learning to dock. I think it's been... I'm not going to say dumbed down, but compared to the original, I really think it has been dumbed down. So let's just get some speed on. Especially because you can look out the top of your ship now. I think we're... there we go. You've really got to just start thinking about 3D space. The thing about the game is it handles differently to other flight sims in that turning your mouse to the side rolls the ship rather than actually sends it in that direction. You really need to, I think, probably get used to using W, A, S and D a little bit more than you would normally. Whoops. I'm going to head this way a little. I'm going to take this one slowly because it's my first ever dock. I don't know what that ship's doing. He's probably quite new as well. Oh shit. Right, we've messed this up just a little bit. I think my mouse is probably a little bit too sensitive right now. So we'll have a go at turning the mouse sensitivity down, possibly after I've docked. Although I'm possibly going to end up dead if I don't. Yeah, we'll turn the mouse sensitivity down now. Oh god, it's already quite low. There we go. That feels a bit better. Right. I wish there was... I'm sure there used to be a way of locking with the station's rotation when you got within a certain range. You used to be able to... I don't want to roll. I want to strafe-ish like that. Yeah, there used to be a way that when you got within a certain distance of the station, you could lock rotation with it, and that would make things... Oh god, what's he doing? Holy shit, is that really how he's going to approach the station? You used to be able to match rotation with the station automatically, and that used to be a thing. So I don't know if that's... what pad am I going to? Fucking hell, 13. Not the one I was going to, which was 32. Where the hell's 13 gone? It's there, right. That's upside down. So it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. I can probably change it so that mouse isn't roll like it is now. Because for people who haven't played a lot of Elite, having the mouse on roll like it is going to be fairly difficult to get your head around. In fact, it's been a while since I played an Elite game, so... Oop, that's not what I wanted. It's proving quite difficult for me to get my head around. Is there a... Ah, yes. So we'll need to get the... I think I just need to be lower.
Warning, landing gear not deployed.
Ah! Landing gear not deployed. So we can have a look over here. Oh, shit, am I still going? I am. Very sensitive. We'll hit X. That is apparently stop. Although this still says 1. Ah, look, stop to me. Right, landing gear. I need to get voice attack up and running. Landing gear deployed. Ship lights on. Ah, yes, I'm coming in. I was wondering what was going on there, but it's just because I'm coming in to the platform from the wrong direction. So need to bear that in mind. Oh god. Yeah, I think I might need to increase the size of the dead zone. Yeah, that'll do. Really? Alright. Whoops, definitely need to increase the size of the dead zone. Is it because I'm facing the wrong way? It's almost certainly because I'm facing the wrong way, isn't it? Let's spin the ship around a little. So you've watched me flail around for the past 12 minutes or so. We'll gain some altitude just so I can see the... Oh, shit! There we go.
Engines disengaged.
Right, okay, we're in. We are done. I'll take a very quick look at control styles. Presets. Classic keyboard. So I can change that to yaw. We'll see what that's like when I get back into space. But what I'm going to do now is starport services. So we're in. It's been about 15 minutes. Fuel store. We'll buy some fuel for 2 credits. Now what we want to do is look at the commodities market. So we want to buy stuff that is in high supply, but that we can also afford. Sounds like somebody's had a bad time landing. I just can't believe that I tried to land backwards. Oh, leather. Seems quite good. Galactic average of 96. Right, you start with 1,000 credits. So basically, we want to look for something that's about 200 credits. That looks pretty good as well. Natural fabrics at 230. Oh, it's buy at 255. Galactic average at 300. So we want to look for things around about this price. Galactic average of 230. That's quite a good price. Basically, you want to find things that are lower price than the galactic average, and around about 200 a pop, so we can fill our cargo bay as best as possible. So we're looking at fruit and vegetables and natural fabrics. So what we want to do is look at the galaxy map. How do we bring up the galactic map? Alright, so we're back, and that was quite a lot of searching and searching and searching to realise all you need to do is press the 1 key to come to this panel here, and then you can select the galaxy map from there. As you can see, this thing is fucking ridiculously big. But what we can do is, hopefully, right, we are here. And what we want to do is look for trade. How do we have to select it? No, we shouldn't have to select a target. Wow. We'll take that off. Trade. Yeah, we want to see trade routes, but we don't want to see everything. So we turn all this off. Now, we were looking at, what was it? Textiles. We wanted to know where wanted. Right, we'll double check because it's been so long. I've forgotten what the 2 items were that we wanted to buy and see how much we could trade for. So we'll head back to the commodities market. It was natural fabrics and fruit and vegetables. Natural fabrics and fruit and vegetables. Can't afford a full cargo bay of natural fabrics, so I prefer to go for fruit and vegetables if possible, but that's a lot lower profit. But we'll see. So we have textiles. Natural fabrics are traded at none of the places we can reach, or can we? Where is my little bubble? So they're traded out of here. Wow, that is a long way away. Bolg. What's that one? Rapilka. Ovid. Can we make it to Ovid? 16 light years. I doubt it. So it looks like none of those really. So natural fabrics are out. Foods, and we want fruit and vegetables. Turn all these off. Fruit and vegetables are traded, but not in great quantities. We can go to that one. To be honest, a lot of the stuff I've seen have been around the starport of Ibutis. So we want to sort of generally make our way in that direction if I can find it. Well, that is that's a lot of systems. Ah, there it is. Ibutis does want fruits and vegetables, so that might be. That might be a winner straight away. But Owlin also wants fruit. It's about the same. So we'll go to Ibutis. Nope, we don't want to Alright, I must have already locked it while I was in the galaxy map. Right, let us head to the commodities market, buy our fruits and vegetables. We'll buy 4 fruits and vegetables.
At maximum capacity.
And then we are ready to launch. Right, so I've got the mouse on pitch and yaw now, instead of pitch and roll.
Ship released.
And that's not how Classic Elite used to do it, but this is how I'm going to do it. That feels a little bit more comfortable immediately. But I guess we'll see. What I want to do... Oh, God. Actually, what I want to do straight away is give it a bigger dead zone. So we'll head back to options, because the dead zone feels really, really small right now. That feels a little bit better again. Right, let us head out. Probably a little bit quick here, but it's alright. Ah, I need to, now that we are out, come on, there we go, I need to, landing gear, retracted, lights are off. Ah, there we go, that's why we weren't going particularly fast. Right, now what we want to do is find our target. Which is there. Probably turn a lot sharper if we weren't going so fast. Right, we'll wait till we're no longer mass locked. Are we not mass locked now?
Drive charging.
There we go. Right, we'll see how intuitive this is. So what used to happen is you'd jump hyperspace and then you'd use, in the original Elite anyway, you'd use Super Cruise once, which was the J key once you got into the system. The one thing I did read is it's very, very easy to overshoot your destination. Oh my god, right, we are... We'll just turn, we'll turn off there a little bit because we're looking right at that. Right, now I think we want to go to Chango Dock. Oops. Which is directly behind. Slow down? Already? No, we don't want to slow down. We want to speed up. And we're going half the speed of light here, because obviously C represents the speed of light. Prox, what does that mean? Are we in proximity of something? So we're going 3 times the speed of light right now. Oh god, that's, whoops. A little bit quick. So, from the small amount of research I did, it was saying that you want to try and keep your speed around about 10% of the distance that you've got to travel. And that is a good indicator of whether you're going to overshoot your target or not. As you can see, I'm doing way less than that. But just because I want to try and be safe. Oh god, I better start slowing down, actually. Yeah, gonna overshoot this. So we'll try and spin around. Hopefully we won't have overshot it by too much. What are we doing there? 1 light year. Right, now I think it's the J key to drop out of Super Cruise, because it was in the original. What I'm going to have to do now is actually... Right, when we come out of Super Cruise, I'm going to have to rebind some keys, because I don't have a roll key anymore, but I've got 2 yaw keys. I've got sort of the mouse is the mouse is for yaw, but also the I've got the D and the A keys for yaw as well now. So they're going to have to be for thrust right, thrust left, and then pitch. So I don't know how close we need to be to drop out of Super Cruise. There's probably an optimum number, but I'm pretty much just going to wait until I'm reasonably close. Safe disengage ready. Okay. It said safe disengage ready, so I'm going to do it. And then we hit the loading screen, which is this. It's pretending it's dropping out of Super Cruise, but what it's really doing is just loading the game. Any second now. It's eerily quiet while it's doing this. Not sure I like the quiet. Probably going to cut all of this out. There we go. Right. And what I want to do while I'm here is options. We'll keep an eye on that 20 kilometers there. Right. Right, flight rotation. Your left and your right. I don't want that anymore. I want roll axis. Roll left is going to be that. Roll right is going to be that. And then I want what was Q and D, which is going to be thrust. Thrust left and thrust right is going to be thrust left, thrust right. And that should be me happy. So if these now should roll, yes they do. And that should thrust left and thrust right. Okay, what axis is it spinning about? It's spinning about this axis. So we'll wait till we get a bit closer. And we'll make an educated guess as to which side it is. I'm already thinking it's going to be this side. Because I can see things coming out of that side already. And we're going to use our old elite instincts, which were, you can see to the top right hand corner of the minimap, we've got that extra little circle with the square in it. What that basically means is that is the positional indicator of your target. So basically what that means is that the target is in front of me and ever so slightly below me. And basically in the original Elite, because visually you didn't have very much information to go on, you would have to use your instruments extensively. And the way you would do that is... This is starting to not look like the right side. But then neither does that. Oh well. We'll have a flyover and we'll see. Yeah, you would have to extensively use your... Yeah, I think it is this side. You would have to extensively use your instruments. So you would have to rely on these quite heavily to let you know where they are. So I'm going to see if the old instincts are still good. I'm actually going to request docking clearance while I'm here. Not allowed to do that? Whoops. There's got to be a better way of backing out than that. Right, Chango. Yes, you do it from this screen, don't you? Chango dock, request docking. Docking granted because we're clean. Let's get going. So... Instrument-wise,
request granted.
I'm going to keep an eye on this little instrumentation thing on the right-hand side. And what you'll basically do is, as it ticks over, so that it just ticks over and says that the item is behind you, you should be directly above it at that point. So, whoops, I'm in free look mode. We're going to test and see if that works. So we'll bring the speed down. As you can see, it's still a square here, but when it goes to... oh, it's the opposite way. When it goes... There we go. When it goes to a hollow square like that, that means that the target is now behind us. And look at that. Exactly as predicted. It is right in front of us. So, it works. Right, so yeah, so basically you keep the target directly in front of you. Is that thrust up and thrust down? No, it's not. And as the little square just ticks over to be a hollow square, meaning that the target is now behind you, that means that you are right above the docking port. That is safe to dock. Now the cockpits on these vessels, I think, are all near the top, so if I just scrape my head like that, should be safe. Now docking was always the hardest thing to do in the original Elite game. Actually, I don't want a lighter. What am I going to? 13. Ooh. Where the hell's 13? I can't find 13. Yeah, docking was always the hardest part of the original game until you bought a docking computer on Elite Frontier, which is the second one. Everybody got... can anybody see a 13 anywhere? Everybody got a docking computer free, and that made things a hell of a lot easier. Seriously? Where the hell's number 13? Oops. Am I just being dumb? Because I really cannot see 13 anywhere. Does it even say 13? It does say 13, so where the hell is it? Proceed to landing pad 13, yeah. This is twice now I've come at the... there it is, wah! So it's just inside the door, so... That really wasn't very helpful for me. Oh, we best get the landing gear out. So what have been hearing a lot of people saying is voice attack is very, very handy for this game. What voice attack is, it's basically a voice recognition software which allows you to give commands to your computer, which it will then process as macros, a series of key presses. Oh yes, I need to do a full spin as well, don't I? So we'll go ahead and do that now. Because again, it gave me a docking pad right just on the inside of the door, which I'd already overshot as I came in, which was obviously no good. Right, we'll try and make a little bit of a smoother landing this time compared to last. Oop. Oh my god, I need to get the hang of this throttle. I'm giving it way, way too much welly. So if we just come in now, like this. Yay!
Engines disengaged.
Right, let's enter the hangar. I'm assuming you need to enter the hangar to at least sell your stuff, or else what will be the point in entering the hangar beyond just immersion. Right, Starport Services. Let's go ahead and sell our fruits and vegetables. We'll refuel while we're here for 14 credits. Commodities market. Fruit and vegetables, we bought it for 178 and we are selling it for 305. 127 profit. That's it's not too bad at all. So profit of 508 credits. That's not too bad. 500 credits on our first ever trade run. So there we go. That is Elite Dangerous. How intuitive is it? So-so. Reasonably intuitive, but then you did see me fumble around for a long, long time to try and get to the galaxy map while docked. That could be done with being a bit easier. Maybe if they had a galaxy map option within Starport Services, that might be handy for new players, just to be able to find that, because it was a little bit difficult to find. But anyway, so this is my very, very first look at Elite Dangerous. It looks like it's going to be a very, very nice game to play. I'm looking forward to it. certainly looking forward to it. I might do a live stream of it at the weekend, but I can't promise anything because live streams are still all over the place at the moment. Twitch is being a little bit temperamental, but we will see. I'm definitely going to be bringing you new videos on Elite Dangerous. One thing I do want, though, is I want you your guys' opinions in the comment section below of what kind of what kind of format you want the videos to take, because so far the way I'm looking at it, is my god, I'm just going to cut this whole section out. So I'm wanting your opinion on what kind of format you want the videos to take, because at the moment the only kind of Elite Dangerous videos that I'm seeing are very tutorial kind. There's no sort of entertainment, because let's face it, you're not just going to want to see me go around trading for hours on end, because that's going to be fairly boring. Would probably work quite well in a live stream, but we will see. So stick a comment in the comment section below and let me know what kind of content you'd like to see for Elite Dangerous, and I will certainly get on that immediately. And because like I said, I am going to be playing quite extensively, and just to have a look for myself, because I can see it's going to be a game that I'm going to enjoy. So thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you've decided for yourself how intuitive this game is and whether it's something that you'd like to try yourself. And I will catch you guys next time.